Hey there, welcome to Tales in Text. It's been a while since we spoke to each other, and that's because right now I am, in the midst of a uh, major life change. I just lost my job a few months ago, and that's kind of put a kind of a spoke in the wheel, you could call it, in my reading and in my video creation process. And for the longest time, I thought I wouldn't actually go ahead and talk to anyone about this because in India especially and South Asian culture generally, there is always this sort of um, like sharamnak thing, as they call it. It's like a distasteful thing. It's like a dishonorable thing, and it's like like you're bringing shame to yourself, your family, your community, whatever. But then, like, my job, the reason I lost it was because of AI. Okay, like, my job is basically in the creative field. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna give details. My job is in the creative field, and unfortunately, my employer felt that they could um, replace me with AI. And unfortunately, I've been having a hard time finding new jobs because a lot of the companies who are hiring, or at least like they are appearing to hire, whether they're actually genuinely hiring or not, I do not know. They are. They also believe that AI is something that can replace humans, which is like really sad because I have experience in prompt engineering. I know how AI works, and I know how AI is a tool more for scaling, that is operational scaling, rather than um a tool for replacing humans, which is not what it is for. You need people who know how to use AI to use AI in a better way and a more efficient way. But unfortunately, a lot of companies today have the misconception that they can just replace people with AI completely, and and I think a lot of that comes from not understanding what AI actually is for or how AI can help, which is really sad because you not only are you not using AI correctly, you're also not taking advantage of the decades of experience that someone brings. Anyways, the point of this video was that I have resumed reading the Markandeya Purana, and it is this book right here, the Markandeya Purana. There you go, right? And I am in the last portion of this book. I believe there are about 60 to 80 pages left, and I think I should be done with Markandeya Purana. I've been reading it for quite some time. I've been reading it for more than 6 months, 6 to 8 months, and that was because I just started it before I lost my job. And then after that, I just kind of like mentally, I was just like broken because you put so many years into your craft, and you have so much experience, you have so many certifications, and somehow all of those don't seem to matter because suddenly there is this new tool called AI which people think can replace you. um, anyways, I have resumed because through all of this near depressive moments, one thing that has kept my faith alive and active are my gods. Being a Sanatani has truly helped me. Being a Hindu has truly helped me. And yeah, I have resumed reading the Markandeya Purana. I had started the Shiva Purana, but I just felt like for now it's just a lot because the Shiva Purana is a lot more difficult to read. So I'm going to be restarting it sometime later. My hope is that after I finish reading the Markandeya Purana, I'll do a review for all of you, and after that maybe I'll pick up the Vishnu Purana, I guess, because I had tried reading the Brahma Purana and the Brahmanda Purana, and it was just a little difficult for me at the moment because those two Puranas dealt more with like a lot more, I would say, difficult topics that I was not yet ready to receive it yet from the divine, you could call it. I mean, I've always believed that we encounter spiritual text and spiritual knowledge at stages in our lives when we are ready to receive it and when they are going to do good for us. And I feel like I'm not yet ready for both the Shiva Purana and the Brahma related Puranas yet. So I want to go into the Vishnu Purana. I just finished watching the Mahavatara Narasimha on Netflix, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I was just like, at the end of the movie, I was just like crying and I was bawling, and there was like so many tears in my eyes. And then I was like thinking, Nisha, like, stop crying because, this is just a movie. But like, I think for any bhakt, you will realize, like, you'll know if you watch this movie, just like how beautifully it was done, and like um just how like heart touching it was. Like, it was just a brilliant movie overall, and I was just like crying, like my like sobbing during the entire last part of the movie. And I was just felt so overwhelmed, like when I saw Mahavishnu, when I saw Varaha, when I saw Narasimha Deva, and like, it was like just an incredible experience. And sort of like uh, like that kind of made me realize, like, what, no matter what bad things are happening, like, God is there for me, and like I should just like go back to my scriptures, go back to my Puranas, and just like restart, because I was just in such a bad place mentally for a couple of months. So like I said, I have restarted reading the Markandeya Purana again. I just have like a quarter of the way to finish. The book is just really interesting. This Purana is just like so incredibly interesting. There are a lot of things that like we don't realize, that like, when you're reading these Puranas, like there's so much information that even the Mahabharata and the Ramayana do not have that kind of like information about Sanatana Dharma. Anyways, I hope to bring this to you soon. I can't give you a date when, unfortunately, but I just wanted to come in and check in here that, I'm doing okay relatively. I do have a couple of interviews set up, so hopefully I can get a job back again soon. Like, I please pray for me. Please send me your positive wishes. Um, I know that this happens in everyone's life, and it's just like, a part of life itself. So I'm keeping positive. I am keeping up my faith, and I will bring the review of the analysis, or like a discussion about the Markandeya Purana soon. Again, I don't know the date when, but it will happen, I promise you. And then we'll get started on our Purana journey, because we finished the Ramayana, we finished the Mahabharata, and it is time to reconnect with our Puranas, with our ancient histories, especially at a time when both personally and globally, as a community, we are in such a vulnerable place. We're in a place where so many things are going wrong for so many of us, and like politically, economically, like, just environmentally, like this time, this really is a very vulnerable time. So I think we need to get in touch with our Puranas, with our ancient Itihasas, with our histories as Sanatanis, and like just, find ourselves in the past, um, because even if the way things express themselves are different, everything has already happened in a way, and there is a way out of any mess. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to kind of come in and tell you. So thank you so much for watching, if you watched this video, and I really appreciate you for being here. Even though I have not been putting out a lot of videos in the past couple of months, I do apologize for that, but thank you, and do look forward to some of my videos soon. And I wish you all of the blessings in the world. Have a great day and a rest of the week. Namaste.